Okay. Well met. Welcome to the Mobile Esports Arena Hearthstone tournament for the month of July. I'm Excelsior PH. Oh, our mic is off.
Hello. No, it's a good.
Okay. I'm Excelsior PH, and with me is
Find the user.
This tournament is organized by Bren Pro, powered by Asus.
The
Zenfone Max Pro. Yeah. So we're going to have a tournament right now. It's now open for Southeast Asian countries. We're now going to feature the game of Sequinox and Grant. Sequinox is a pro player for Resurgence from Singapore, and Grant is a Pinoy.
Pinoy.
Right? Yeah. So what are they carrying right now, Panda?
So Grant, it looks like he's carrying one of the control priests. For the rogue, I think this is one of the. Yeah, it's a miracle rogue because when you automatically see a gadget sun, and then I think this is the burn mage.
Yes.
And for the warlock, I think this is a control lock because mountain giants, blood river Gul'dan. It's pretty much a control lock.
Yeah, but for Sequinox is carrying a token druid,
the ever so infamous,
a control burst kind of priest. Yeah, you have the mind blast. And you have the Wild Pyromancer to control the board. And you all have Psychic Scream and Skulking Geist, okay, for the one-cost spells. And you also, Sequinox also has the Even Warlock. So, which one of these guys would you bet on?
Well, if I was going to pick between the two, in terms of experience, I think Sequinox has I'd bet on him because he's a pro player from Resurgence. Resurgence is one of the well-known teams from Singapore. I've seen these guys in the scene ever since even Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah.
I've seen most of their players. They're pretty well rounded and they've been practicing most of the time. So in terms of experience, I'd give it to Sequinox. But we don't want to
jinx
it. We don't want to jinx it and take Grant out in the picture.
Yeah, and looking at the deck compositions, I think I think Sequinox has an advantage because he still has one of the big decks here is the Even Warlock decks. It's strong in giants. You think you have the Mountain Giant, you have the Abyssal Enforcer, and you have the I think this is Dread Infernal. I'm sorry, the Abyssal Enforcer is rotated out. The Dread Infernal and the Hooked Reaver, and you have healers like Shroom Brewer, Twilight Drake. And that's very hard to remove if you don't have any removals. But looking at the deck of Grant, he has the same kind of Even Warlock, but with a different kind of just a different short small tweaks in between.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't have the Dark Knight, but rather he has a Spellbreaker for the silence.
But the Dark Knight is one of the strong cards.
Yeah, because it completely destroys a taunt.
Yeah, and it works like it's good for Sleeping Dragon, Lich King, like for Taunt Druids. I think he built it around.
I think he built it around those compositions. Also, because you want to target magic immune monsters most of the time. That's why it's a really good call as well.
Yes, and also for Grant, he's still carrying that Burn Mage, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of Burn Mages on ladder.
Because I think it lacks, especially early on in the early game. Yeah, you might get some of the cards, but if you don't really get the key cards that you need, this deck really falls behind. It's really lackluster, if you can call it.
Yeah, I think it runs out of gas easily, right?
Yep, it does.
And if you don't bring out the Alneth being one of the key cards in this deck, you would have a really big problem in terms of the choices that you will have in the future.
Yeah. I'm surprised lately that not a lot of people have been bringing the Paladin because And before, Paladin used to be really the thing.
Yeah.
Now, I've noticed that people would rather run the Warlocks now.
Yeah.
They'd rather run the Token Druids.
Yeah.
Because Token Druids at the same time can keep up and in the long run can also maintain a
Yeah.
position. But they can also burn out if they always get cleared.
Yeah.
The board clears.
That's right. And right now we're on the dawn of a new expansion coming from Blizzard.
Can't keep
It's
up.
called
The
Boomsday, I think. But we're going to check that it features the mechs, the comeback of the mechs, and it features a new mechanic called magnet, right? And it combines the features of the minions and combines them into one. I'm not sure if that's correct. Because I haven't seen it on play. And now we're going to check on Grant and Sequinox. Grant is now carrying... Sequinox is carrying a...
Yeah, I think that's the...
It's switched.
Switched?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's flipped, guys.
Okay, so... Okay.
It's flipped.
Let's
Yeah.
go to-
So, Sequinox is carrying a...
The priest.
The priest.
The priest.
On
Grant is
top.
carrying the
Grant
bird.
is carrying the mage.
What to do?
Yeah, and we're now looking at the bottom of your screen is Grant's deck. Grant is using the Burn Mage, and oh, okay.
Point
He's
out.
going aggro with this one, right?
Well, yeah, it's never truly a lost cause,
Yeah.
As soon as you make the play, you might as well just stick with it and
Yeah.
hope for the best. That it turns out for the best. Sorry.
You know what I figured out about a Burn Mage is that if you have the coin, it's to your advantage.
Yeah, it is. It is
Because they can't use the coin to proc the counter spell from that you will summon. And there you go.
Actually, it's looking in Grant's favor.
Yeah. He has to go face, man.
He has
Which
to go
one?
face. If he
Ooh,
I don't know about that.
Why do that, man? You can go face and face and face. That's the
It's true.
That's the strength of a of this kind of deck.
Yeah,
And he even gave one more draw for.
It's true. It's true.
for
Giving
the-
one draw is actually pretty bad.
Yeah.
So now you've actually lost the potential to keep. I mean, that's like what 5 damage.
Yeah,
loss?
that's 5 damage loss in one turn. You could just go like.
could have gone. Yeah.
It's good. It could have been 10 damage in the face.
And the HP for Sequinox could have been 11 instead of.
No.
Okay, the power word shield going down.
The power word shield. This guy you cannot. You should not remove this guy, right? You just keep going face with this deck,
keep going
right?
face.
A Life Drinker would be a good turn. Arcane Intelligence would be a good turn too. There's no need for a counter spell right now,
It's true.
right?
Don't really need to counter spell.
Yeah, he has a total of 9 damage on his hand, 13 damage on Sequinox's side, and he's not going to heal. Okay.
Well, somebody mentioned to me before that it's a losing turn if you have to heal, so it's much better if you just keep drawing or putting board pressure on the board.
Yeah.
If you know that your opponent can't deal the 1 turn OTK, so might as well just keep playing the pressure on the board.
That's right. I would have played the Arcane Intellect on this turn.
Yeah, I could
Right.
have double drawn because you realize that you have 2 fireballs. You might draw into it anytime. So
And you
now
need
now it's a good time to heal. for
Yeah.
them. Sequinox doesn't really need the draw right there and there. So I think
No, not yet.
this I could put the North Shire.
Yeah, you can. There's no board clear for a Burn Mage, right?
Yeah, there's no clear, no flame strikes.
no Flame Strikes, no Blizzards, no Dragon's Fury.
Yeah, because you'd lose if you turn to board clearing.
Arcanologist is a good turn.
What would be nice if he? Oh no,
no.
Counter spell is not really the. If he could get his
Yeah,
second.
there you go. The
there's-
Alaneth is
yeah.
good, right?
Yep. If I was Grant right now, I'd use a Frostbolt immediately. Yes, it's a clear giveaway, but given the situation, I think you should really maximize the use of your mana crystals instead of making it a dead turn.
I think he's hearing you, man.
From beyond.
Yeah. Frostbolt to the face, then you can use Firebolt to the face.
Yeah.
Then the next turn is going to be a Pyroblast. But look at the board of Sequinox. It's really big right now.
It is. It's going to put more pressure, and at the same time, it's going to make Grant it's going to pressure Grant into making more decisions.
Yeah, it's more defensive plays.
Yeah, it's more defensive plays. So,
ooh, Meteor. Ooh, Mirror Image. Meteor. I would choose Meteor.
Yeah, I choose the Meteor. But then again, if you want to maximize the mana, so. But I think Grant is in a position where he has to clear the board right now.
Yeah, it's lethal for Sequinox, so
yeah,
he has to use the Meteor on either side. I would use it on the 4, 3, and 2 in the Twilight Drake.
The Twilight Drake. But to be honest, since he missed that 5 damage,
he would have won by now, right?
He would have won by now if he fireballed properly.
Yeah. The 5 damage is actually
showing.
It's showing right now. That's one of the misplays.
Yeah, it's one of the misplays.
Fireball to the face wouldn't be as effective as it was before, and there's going to be a Divine Him.
Yeah, the Divine Him is the best.
Be a Divine Him. Yes.
Yeah. So looking at it right now, Sequinox is going to take this.
Yup. Divine Him. That's a good counter spell proc from Sequinox by using the Mind Blast, right?
Because Sequinox already knows that whatever else could be played, if it didn't really proc the runes, the explosive runes.
Yeah.
So, sorry.
I think that's a sad ice barrier right there.
It is a sad ice barrier. For now, I think
it's going to be defensive to the Geist.
It doesn't really need to be on the
He's on the defense, man.
He's on the defense.
But that's really hard. He missed the 5 damage. It could be useful in the future, but you know.
Yeah, it could have prevented the Divine Him, and then like 13 HP and the Fireball to the face.
And now he has the Shadow Reaper, which could add more, like 5 more armor. So it's basically a game on the favor of Sequinox.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can Kirin Tor just fireball himself. Right? Pyroblast himself.
Pyroblast himself.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Oh no.
And
Alanef. Yeah, but look at Sequinox's hand. It's so much choice, so many choices because of the Northshire Cleric. And there's an acidic swamp ooze. What?
Yeah, the acidic swamp ooze. Everybody's been frequently carrying the destroy weapon mechanics because you're not sure if your opponent's gonna wear some random weapon right now. So it's pretty annoying, to be honest. Given the fact that people have given up on putting Harrison Jones because too much mana, and then
too much
I'd rather
draw
play too much draw also. And I'd rather get a card that is, discounted on the mana crystals and still useful at the same time.
Even the Glutinous Ooze, I also removed that from the deck because I don't need the armor.
Yeah, you don't really need the armor.
Most of the weapons that I want to remove don't have an attack.
True.
Right?
I won.
Yeah, it's GG, man.
It's GG.
You can. It's going the long route, you know.
No, that's a counter spell. You can't
right?
holy fire immediately. Sequinox already knows. He's even.
Look at that burst. There's a burst somewhere there. Yeah, there's like a fireball. There's a primordial glyph.
The primordial glyph gets another pyro.
Yeah, the shifting scroll is not going to work. That's going to be on the next turn, but
Yeah.
Pyro yourself, man.
for the lols. I think he did.
Yes.
Yeah. Fireworks.
Yes. You don't kill me. I kill myself. I kill myself. Then
Yeah.
that's how you take it like a man.
You take it like a man. The easy way out.
So that's 1-0 for the in the favor of Sequinox, using his control priest against Grant's Burn Mage.
Yeah, burn me.
So Sequinox only has two more choices with the Even Warlock and the Token Druid.
Either way, even with these two picks, I think he'll still have a good chance if Grant still plays into the Burn Mage. If I was Grant, I'd pick something else. It's either take the long route around and stick with the Warlock as well. You know, count on making plays instead. Since this is an even
for
this is
the
even luck. Leech King Gengrim. Yeah.
If Sequinox picks the Token Druid, I would choose Even Warlock for Grant.
Yeah.
Because none of these could counter the number of cards that are going to be present on board, except for Even Warlock. And even the Even Warlock is struggling even with Defile. If you have the tokens, and it has what do you call this? It has the forest, Soul of the Forest.
Soul of the Forest.
The 2/2s won't be killed, and he keeps it. Okay.
Yeah. So Grant's still sticking with the Burn Mage.
Yeah.
We have turned our
Well, then again, he's a Warlock, so not really a good turn, to be honest. But he does have a clear, which actually is a bit useless against a Burn Mage.
You know what's useless against this? What's useless against a Burn Mage? Against an Even Warlock? It's the explosive runes.
Yeah, the explosive runes.
So because if he gets a big minion, like for example, he uses a giant, it will survive.
It will survive.
It won't get damage.
Even the Twilight Drake survived.
Yeah.
Just because it's a 4/7, you know. As long as it's above 6.
Yeah. So we're looking at the cards of Sequinox. There are a lot of choices to remove.
I mean, he removed most of the big cards and then they came back to that. You know, that's happened to me before. Like, oh man, I was starting out Hearthstone.
Yeah.
I was like, I was getting used to the Warlock. What do you call this? It was the giants, the mountain giants and the molten giants. I was like, you know, I'm up against an aggro warrior. The warrior that time was the pirates. I was like, oh man, I better take these out. And then it came back to the hand. It pissed me so much that I lost. I lost my mind after those games. I was like, I wasn't really thinking properly. And it was so frustrating. Well,
it happens. It's RNG for you.
It's RNG. It's true.
Look at that turn from Sequinox. He just clears the board. He knows there's a lot of cards.
Yeah, and he even gets the gemstone when it was really needed. So that's gonna play a really big role as well. Doomsay is gonna live.
It's gonna live, and it's going to be
taunted.
Yeah, you need to have the tokens on the board.
That's true.
Yeah, even though it's just a Sun Fury Protector, but you need that just to counter any minions.
Any minions.
Like Grant.
Oh look, it's Gen.
No, Gen is Gen is with us, and there is.
To be honest, I would have Cinderstormed instead of using the hero power.
Yeah, Cinderstorm and just.
It worked out. Yeah.
Worked out.
But you know, you don't. I really don't want to take chances with you know. With the Cinderstorm.
Yeah. It
might all go face.
Yeah. It might all face, and you would have a vulnerable Mana Worm right there. Mana Worm is really, really scary at turn 1, right?
It is.
Yeah, there was a poll in the internet, in our Facebook group, the Hearthstone Philippines, which is one of the scariest mana cards in Hearthstone. It's Mana Worm.
I agree, it's a Mana Worm.
Yeah,
but
Mana Worm.
It's only useless when it's in Arena because you don't know what cards you're gonna get in Arena, that's why. The only time it's a useless card is when it's in Arena.
It used to be Tunnel Trog.
Yeah, the Tunnel Trogs. Because when the Shamans before were really used to the Overload cards, and then some of them got, you know, taken out during the rotation.
Ooh, okay. So, was it?
I was Arcane Intellect first.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, Arcane Intellect first. Would you freeze one of these?
Yeah, freeze the break and then just go face with the.
I would have gone face because I know there's a Hellfire somewhere. There's a Defile somewhere. Face is the place. Oh man!
Oh man! If I was Grant right now, Frostmourne. If I was Grant, to be honest, I would go with this counter spell maybe.
I would Fireball and like Frostbolt that
to the face.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah.
Yeah. Face.
You can draw. You can draw.
Yeah. There you go. There's a. Ooh. That's nice.
Arcane.
Primordial Glyph first, please.
Yeah,
I would. Yeah.
I would Primordial Glyph
Primordial
first.
Glyph for. Oh, Cinderstorm. Okay. This is the RNG that you're talking about. Whoa. Hello, guys.
There's something going on.
What is that?
What is that?
What is that? It's a private window.
It's a private window.
No.
Saving private window.
No, not here, man.
Not here. Okay, that's 4 HP. Actually, Grant's gonna win this.
Yeah, he can win if he gets a
Cinderstorm.
Cinderstorm.
Primordial
Cinderstorm 5.
Pyroblast. Nothing in
Arcane
the order.
Missiles. Arcane Missiles and Cinderstorm.
Okay.
Go.
Yeah,
go.
right. Like he's gonna do it.
No. Oh my god.
I love it.
Why?
Yeah.
And he's going.
Yeah, he's
going
gonna
to be
Blood Leaper
DK.
with them. Yeah. So that's 9 HP.
Oh, it's just going further and further away from the OT, from the lethal, right?
Every day we stray further away.
Okay, so it's Mana Worm first.
Oh, excuse me.
Grintor.
Oh man, I love it. This.
Grintor. Okay, go, man. Then Explosive Runes or
Counter spell.
Yeah, Counter spell is good. Explosive Runes also would be good. And then Cinderstorm. Go, man.
Yeah, he has a Cinderstorm.
Yeah, he has to use it. Cinderstorm and Arcane Missiles. He might have. I'm not sure if he has a. What do you call this? A Skulking Geist. Does Skulking Geist destroy a 0-cost Arcane Missile? What do you think?
Gosh, I hate these. I think it would. Doesn't it? It does. Yeah. Because technically, originally, it's a 1-cost card.
Yeah.
Just because there's a Sorcerer's Apprentice doesn't mean it's a 0-cost.
Yeah. And there you go. It becomes 7 damage, and this Primordial Glyph can become a big card. There you go. It's a trade. It might be a Pyroblast.
I highly doubt. I highly doubt. No.
And he's going to do it.
I highly doubt.
Oh, what would you do here? What would you do?
I would, Lesser Ruby. Oh no!
Yeah, use the Meteor, man. Oh,
he could have used Lesser.
Yeah. Oh no. There's no more. There's no more.
Yeah, there's no more outs.
Oh,
he didn't play the Kirin.
Why, man? Okay.
At this point,
it's just getting further and further away.
Yeah.
And there's a Vulgar Homunculus there somewhere. Oh no! And he saved the Meteor, which is good. But the problem is, he's further away.
Yeah, I'm giving this to Sequinox. Grant is screwing up his plays, to be honest.
He would have used the Arcane.
I would have used the
Arcane Missiles and Cinderstorm.
Yeah,
it could have been
that. Also, the Mage Stone could have given him a random spell that could have been damaged. To be honest.
Yeah.
So right now, man,
a Pyroblast could win him the game.
Yeah, it could. But
let's see.
But can
Pyroblast? this one.
No.
Yeah, that's a pyroblast.
Not gonna happen. No, man.
Oh, not yet.
Fireball.
Fireball. You can fireball, man. Fireball him.
Yeah, fireball him. Yeah, like that's gonna reduce the cost of the fire. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Go fireball him, man.
Fireblast the base.
Oh, he's saving it. It's going to be a pyroblast kill.
It can't. He has to use the fireball right now. He has to.
He has to. Yeah.
He has to.
He has to if he wants to win. Because the next card could be
no, frostbolts are down. Both frostbolts.
Yeah. I think that's also.
Oh, no, he saved it.
Oh no!
Oh
no!
See, because if he didn't use
there's
the
a shroom.
fireball, if he draws that pyroblast,
oh my gosh.
ending this.
Oh no! But he can still win. He uses the fireball. It's going to go down to 8, and he uses the ping. Next turn, pyroblast. Oh, it's still 11. But
it's still 11.
Yeah, but 4, 2,
Excuse
that's
me.
6, 8, 9. Minus 9. 40 minus 9 is going to be 6.
Yeah, no, there's
the pyro.
Yeah, because if he used the, man.
Yeah, fireball ping.
decisions.
Fireball ping is the best turn here. Fireball ping.
Yeah,
no face.
fireball ping to the face. Oh man.
But wait, does he have lethal Sequinox? 5, 8 plus 7. Oh my.
No, he doesn't have.
It's lethal.
It's lethal. 5 plus 9, 13? No.
5 plus 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8
Oh,
plus
13
8, 16.
plus 16, yeah. I hate you, Grant. Oh my gosh.
That's lethal, man. Oh no.
Grant, you lost this game. Could have won.
Oh no.
The decisions. If he just used fireball last turn, he should have committed.
Wow, that's an abrupt turn. We're here. Okay. So, welcome to the Mobile Esports Arena. That was a win for Sequinox, the pro player from Singapore, with his own even warlock. Crawling away from the lethal damage of Grant. Right? He missed the lethal by not using the
my
fireball.
head hurts.
And he missed lethal also by not, using the
my
Cinderstorm or the Arcane Missile. So that tells you that one of your mistakes in the earlier turns can be detrimental to the future of your game, right?
Yeah, because oh god, every month do we have to explain this to everybody? Even if you do, you can even try stream sniping and watch me.
Yes.
In agony.
Yes.
Just trying to explain this every
It's
time.
still the same, man. What?
If he messes this up, I can't anymore, man.
What?
I don't know. This is.
Why didn't he use the?
Yeah, he could have used
another deck.
Oh god, I'm dying.
It's not strong. This deck is not strong against
I
Token
can't
Druid.
Token Druid. Grant still stuck with it. Oh man.
Oh no, what's happening? Our screen is going doubles.
Is it?
It's delayed.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Well, anyway.
There we go.
Time in memorial, like, even if you do stream snipe, you have no conscience, fine, it's yours. But you should see me groaning in agony by your plays.
Yeah.
So, I take back, I go back to my statement in terms of, experience.
Yeah.
Giving it to Sequinox. Yeah, Sequinox.
Yeah, go Sequinox or Sequinox. It's very.
Yeah.
He's just crawling out of all of the lethals of. Of Grant.
The lethals were given to Grant like every turn, even the plays that were very clear. But
really, really bad.
but yeah,
I cannot.
But yeah, fine. If that's their plays, who am I to question them? But I still do anyway.
Yeah.
Given that Sequinox is in the pro scene, especially it's experience is showing. That's what I can say.
Yeah.
It's a clear gap in experience between these two players, and I really appreciate you know, the plays that Sequinox does. He really it might seem quick in the sequence, but he thinks 2 steps ahead with his plays. Even spotting the lethal for the 16 damage that I didn't spot. I didn't really count the mana, I guess. For the hero power.
If you have the Frostborn, you already have 15 damage potential. And
I was thinking that he could hit one of the minions, but never mind.
Yeah, right.
You could hit face with Frostborn. Frostborn is such a big card, to be honest. Like it's like 7 cost 5.
Yeah.
So so right now Grant is just you know, he's just playing what he's doing, what a burn mage does. He has to draw, find outs and ins. Lifebringer's been such a good card. I mean, it even went to the shamans. Because of the battle cry.
You know what I liked about the Lifebringer is it's viable in heal lock.
Yeah, it is.
Heal lock. If you use Lifebringer, you gain, you deal 3 damage to the face of the opponent. You heal yourself for 3, and you bring down the cost of the 3/3. Right?
3/3. Oh yeah, the happy cool.
Yes,
so
the
happy cool.
Yeah, he's so happy because he
that card creeps me out when I first saw it because it's a goal and it's happy.
Yeah,
it's like I'm happy to devour your flesh. Oh wow! One of the Cinder Stars even killed the 4/1.
Yeah, that's nice. It's good RNG for Grant right now. But we're looking at Sequinox's hand. He's missing.
I think he's gonna clear the board.
Yeah, he wants to clear the board. He has all the armor that he needs. Infinite armor value from the DK.
To be honest, I think that was wrong. I could have given up the coin instead of the mana growth because you're technically given like 2 mana crystals.
But the good thing about this is that he can coin and UI.
Oh, okay.
He wants to.
He wants to get the armor. Yeah. Good point.
But if the coin is countered here, he's not going to use it. Yeah, he can use the coin.
I could use the coin.
I would use the coin, and I would use the Violet Teacher, or Violet Teacher would die, right?
Yeah, because explosive runes. Yeah, I mean, I think Sequinox is playing around.
He's going to use scenarios and go summon 2 taunts, which is good for him.
You know, going back to my point on the coin or over mana growth could give you like 2 mana crystals because of the next turn, and it could give you potentially a card draw. That's what I want to point out.
Yes.
Instead of, you know, I'd give up the coin because it's already free, and if you want to bait out counter spells, you know.
But on the contrary, I would just keep the coin because it has 0 value, so that on the turn 10 he can use the UI.
Okay.
Yeah, he could coin, then proc the counter spell and have space for UI.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Ooh, and he goes.
Wow, finally he does it the face.
Oh my gosh. and look at Sequinox just creeping away again and again. And
that's like 12.
Yeah.
That's like 12 right there.
Yeah, he's playing around a fireball turn. Double fireball turn, right?
Double fireball turn.
So he's going to use 2 armors, and it's going to be GG in the favor of Sequinox. I'm saying it early.
You know, somebody made a meme about druids having the most armor instead of the Death Knight, the Grom Death Knight. Because of the Dead Man's Hand. What was that treasure that draws 3 extra cards and
it's from the treasure brought out by the Marion the Fox. Yeah.
It's funny, but it's true. But yeah, I think the class that has the most armor is the druid right now. Whether it's token or not, druid has the most armor. He doesn't have any more minions that are. Oh yeah, the Violet Teacher is the only minion that was for this. Everything else are like spells for the token. Let me review that deck.
Yeah, I think he has some more spells in terms of getting more cards or getting more tokens on the board, like Whispering Woods, Soul of the Forest, Oaken Summons will bring out one of the Violet Teachers.
Yeah, you're right. Branching Path can only bring out Violet Teacher,
Well
nothing
played.
else.
Yeah, the Oaken Summons.
Masterful.
Yeah. And
Oh, sorry, Oaken
look at
Summons.
that. That's 28
That's
health.
28 health.
24 armor, 4 health.
Wow.
And that's
A
GG.
clean. It's like a clean kill for Sequinox.
Yeah. If Grant won with the previous round,
he would have been done with the mage, to be
yeah,
honest.
yeah,
in the first
mage,
game.
yeah. All right.
The first game.
Yeah.
First game.
He would have won with the mage, and he would have used other
Yeah, he would
decks,
have
right?
used his. Grant could have used his.
Even Warlock.
Even Warlock, even
And
the Miracle
Rogue, right?
Oh, man.
So, but it's still a win for the
For
pro player from Singapore,
Singapore.
in the name of Sequinox from
Yep.
Resurgence. And we're now open for Southeast Asian players in the America server. And this is the Hearthstone tournament for the month of July. Again, you can get in touch with us through our different social media channels.
So this is organized by Brent Pro. We are
Yes.
based in the Philippines.
Yes, the Philippines.
For those of you who are watching right now from the other countries, the website you could reach us in from Facebook is the facebook.com/mobile esports arena.
Yes.
And then if you guys want to watch our past VODs, it's going to be youtube.com/MeSA official.
But it's already up. I saw it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The previous tournament, it's June. It's already up. And you can see, if you are a player that was casted during the previous months, you can see your games.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can see why you didn't win your $300 or 15,000 pesos, right? And for those who won, they can gloat. This is how I won.
This is how I won.
Right?
Okay, and finally, for those of you who are watching right now, you're watching us in twitch.tv/MeSA
official. And this tournament is going to be held every
End of the
month,
month.
every end of the month,
Almost
right?
end of the month, yeah.
But we're not sure right now if it's going to be continued for the next month because
because of the
there's going to be a big event in the Philippines
Yep.
in the name of the Esports Gaming Summit, right?
Yep.
And we're going to have a short break. This has been the first game of the Mobile Esports Arena Hearthstone tournament for the month of July, organized by Pro, powered by or presented by Zenfone Max Pro in gaming. And I have been Excelsior PH, and this is
Panda User.
We'll see you later.